So, I am finally recording this video after about several weeks of putting it off. And that is because, much like you, I'm assuming that's why you clicked on this video, I have a serious fear of failure. I like to get everything right the first time. But I came to the realization, as you can tell from the title, that perfectionism is the biggest killer of creativity. Now, I want to start off by saying this video is not to disparage or slander anybody who considers themselves a perfectionist. I think that perfectionism does hold a place in our lives, where it is appropriate, where it might actually be helpful. But I think when it comes to creativity and starting things out, in those moments, perfectionism is a huge hindrance, because you're not going to get it right the first time. That's not going to happen. And I have fallen victim to this several times. For example, this video, like I said, has been greatly delayed because I'm thinking about cameras, thinking about mics, thinking about this, that, and the other, what setting I should put it in, what I should wear, until I realized that I just don't need to do that. Perfection, when you're first starting out, is never the goal. The goal should always be to create for the sake of it and learn from what you've done. I feel like mistakes get a really bad rap when it comes to us learning new things and trying out new things, because making mistakes, having accidents, all that stuff, when it comes to starting something new, it is a good thing, because now you know what not to do going forward. You know what worked, what didn't work, things you want to change, things that you can fix up. You don't need to be afraid to fuck up. Fucking up is actually going to make you much better in the long run. There's a reason why Bob Ross described his mistakes as happy little accidents, because what he ended up doing was accepting the fact that he messed up, accepting the fact that this stroke of the brush was not supposed to happen in this spot or in this way, but he decided to, instead of quitting or having a tantrum or making a big deal out of it, he decided to incorporate that into the piece he was painting. And it really made him all the better for it, because now he knows going forward, I can be more careful, or from another perspective, if this happens again, I know how to fix it. I know how to make this part of the process, because that's all that failure is. It's part of the process. If you're not failing, you're not learning, you're not growing, you're not honing your craft. So you don't need to be perfect. What you need is to be kind to yourself. Say to yourself, you know what? I am new to this. I'm gonna stumble. I'm gonna make mistakes. That's just part of me learning. A really big misconception is that people think failure is a setback rather than a push forward, because that's all it is. Just like succeeding, failing pushes you forward on your journey to whatever you are trying to learn, whether it's art or construction or dance or video content creation or what have you. No matter what it is, you are moving forward. You are making progress by messing up. And that's something I feel that most new creators or newcomers to any hobby, I feel that that is the mindset that you must have when you are first starting something out. Failure is not a setback. It is a push forward. It is progressing my journey, not hindering it. Take that attitude going forward. Take the knowledge going forward, because that is what is going to make you great. Obsessing over getting it right the first time does not make you great. Knowing that when I mess up, not if, when I mess up, I'm going to be able to take that and integrate that into my craft and become better. That is what makes somebody great. You are worthy and fully prepared to start this thing that you want to start. You're as prepared as you will ever be. If you are waiting for the perfect time to start something, you're going to be waiting for a very long time, because it's not going to come. You can tell yourself, hey, I'm waiting for this condition, that condition, whatever to come together. But when that does come together, are you really going to do it? Or are you going to let your nerves take over and allow that to prevent you from actually doing anything. Allow that to convince you to make excuses. I know on my case, it's definitely the latter, and it has been the latter for quite a while. The best time to get started trying something, to get started experiencing something, to get started with learning something is right now.